Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you to submit your questions on the Pigeonhole Q&A platform by scanning the QR code at the top right corner of your screen. Some of your queries may be answered directly on the Pigeonhole Q&A platform as well. Next up, we have Danone Introduction by YongCheng Po from Danone International, followed by Junthadee Jessadang from Danone Specialized Nutrition, who will be speaking on convert the flexible foil of the bag-in-box packaging into valuable resources and creating the business model for circularity of the pouch, repurpose, reuse, and recycle.
Hello, everyone. I'm YongCheng from Danone. I take care of open innovation in Asia Pacific. Together with my colleague Jess, we will present to you Danone's problem statement and its context for this sustainability challenge. The health of our people and the health of the planet are interconnected. Danone's One Planet, One Health vision calls for action for healthier and more sustainable eating and drinking habits. And this powers our mission to bring health through food to as many people as possible in a sustainable manner. This cuts across all of our businesses, from essential dairy plant-based products to waters, as well as specialized nutrition. Today, the problem statement we will share to you is under our specialized nutrition business, wherein we want to bring your focus to early life nutrition markets of ours in India and Southeast Asia. The problem statement shall focus in the early life nutrition's flexible packaging material that is unprinted and printed. Today, the scale of our packaging waste is at 4,000 tons across the region of Southeast Asia and India. And the cost of the current packaging material makes up of 7 to 11% of the total product cost. And we anticipate that as we onboard new friendlier materials in the future, the packaging cost will further increase by 30%. Given the scale and costs of packaging waste, we will really like to work with the ecosystems to be better able to implement circularity in our design and initiative. Particularly, we want to work with various stakeholders in the ecosystems to be able to trigger change in consumer behavior, as well as engage the right stakeholders, government, non-government, to be able to implement sustainability in our design as well as our circular economy. So with this, I'll hand over to Jess to elaborate on our problem statement. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jess from Danone. I'm leading packaging development team for Southeast Asia. Today, I will bring you through the problem statement. The problem statement number 1, we are seeking for technology provider to convert the flexible foil of the bag-in-box packaging into valuable resources. Because of now, we are using the non-recyclable for this type of the packaging. So I will bring you to the specification in detail later. Because right now, we produce our product with a lot of the packaging waste that YongCheng already mentioned. Our main aim is to achieve zero waste, and we are seeking to collaborate with the innovator to jointly develop solution which can convert Danone packaging material into another value resource. In detail, so we focus on the flexible packaging materials because this is the big volume of the waste. After emptied by consumer, it will be the waste of the world. In different category, we are also open, and in terms of the order, in order to transform the waste to a consumer end into a value source resource that can be kept in the economy. So in terms of technical specification and requirement, we expected the technology provider should suggest feasible and economical plan to facilitate correction of the waste of packaging from home, of consumer. Today, we have two specs of the packaging. First is the existing ones, which is multi-layer with multi-materials. It's combination of PET and PE, and the aluminum foil and metallized layer or metallized layers. And another spec, we are developing mono-material that will be used in the future soon, is the metallized OPP laminated with PE. Next, please. In terms of end-use characteristic, so as I mentioned, we would like to create the value of the material of the waste. So we are open of any end-use characteristic that high value application. It can be even an application related to other industry or category, not related only infant milk category. So in terms of reuse, the packaging material needs to meet same quality and food safety grade and comply with the Danone quality food safety policy without microbiology and foreign matter. For the final product should have a potential value that can be monetized, and it will be a starting point of circular economy. The process of the transformation to final product should not have any negative impact to the planet for sure. In terms of commercial readiness, the technology readiness should be in level 3 and above. For example, at least some basic concept principle should be developed. And also knowledge and capability to deeply research and perform initial testing of new materials. The business opportunity, Danone will be keen to test with the solution and subsequently implement to the solution in the market that it serves. The technology owner should be open to work closely with the company to test the solution and further develop the technology to meet the set requirements. Then this is another problem statement. The problem statement number 2, creating the business model for circularity of the pouch to repurpose, reuse, and recycle. In this problem statement, we are seeking for business model innovator to set up the business model, the value chain, and its ecosystem of partners that will enable circularity of the pouch in practice. The business model should aim to encourage the repurposing, reuse, and recycling or hybrid mix of the use flexible packaging. In detail, We are expected the innovator to provide a creative solution to involve a new business model, suggestions such as correcting, cleansing, return to close the circular economy loop. The idea should enable behavior change in the consumer. And Danone is open to consider make some change to its current packaging design. The key element required in the solution. So we focus on the encouraging, the reusing, the repurposing, and the recycling at our user end. For example, it can be thought creative incentivization model or design the new packaging its user experience that trigger a behavior change. Our emphasis in design innovation is to enable the business model innovation. We are looking for the correcting, cleansing, sourcing, and new end products. For example, we can maybe it can be the roof or pallet. By creating the value of the new product in by using by recycle from this material. And the new business model should enable the start circularity. For example, keep the material to fully used, repurposed into the economy. The solution should be integrated into local network of stakeholders. For example, government or NGOs. The quality food safety should be comply with the Danone early life nutrition standard. And the new business model should not have any negative impact to the planet. And the last but not least, the solution should be local relevance and create low value for the local community. In terms of commercial readiness, so the technology should be level 3 and above. At least some basic concept principle already developed. The innovator should have the knowledge and capable to deeply research and perform initial testing for the new material. In terms of business opportunity, Danone will be keen to test bed the solution and subsequently implement the solution in the market. The technology owner should be open to work closely with the company to test the solution and further develop the technology to meet said requirements. This is the timeline. We expected to select and develop POC in Q1 2021, and in between Q2 until Q3, we expected to test in small scale. And within Q4 next year, to make decision on scale up conditions. And we still open for a blue sky idea if need more time to develop. Thank you.